I'm Gino Salamone in Clearwater, Florida with Cindy Farber. Cindy, we love to see someone from our hometown make good, and you certainly have. How do you end up here in salt water? There's no salt water in Wisconsin.
That's exactly why I moved here to begin with, was there was no salt water and there were no dolphins. So I made my way down here after college to try and pursue a career in marine mammal training, and Winter back there, she's the one that I ended up getting to work with.
Yes, now Winter, the star of A Dolphin's Tale. If you would hear the story, no one would believe it.
No, you really have to come and see it for yourself.
Right. And we're wondering, hoping that you're in it. You don't know if you're in it yet because you haven't seen the film.
I am one of the few people who have not seen the movie yet, but I will be seeing it on Wednesday.
All right. Well, we're hopeful. Now, for those of you who watch the movie, we may be able to give you a little tip of where you can find Cindy. What's the scene?
There's a special day in the movie for Winter. That's all I can say. I can't really give away any details.
She's good. See, not only good with dolphins, but smart about not giving movie plots away. All right, tell us a little bit about Winter's story and how she ended up here.
Winter actually became entangled in the ropes of a crab trap in 2005. She was a young dolphin calf, only about 2 to 3 months old. And what happened to her is she was out there, probably being a normal dolphin. She's a little kid. She was playing with a buoy and got all tangled up in it. A fisherman actually found her that day, gave us a call, we brought her in, and her tail eventually fell off because the tissue became necrotic because of the lack of circulation of blood flow because of that entanglement.
And dolphins need a tail.
They need their tail for propulsion through the water, exactly.
So what happened then? How did other people get involved to come up with this prosthetic tail?
Well, there's a company called Hanger Prosthetics. Kevin Carroll worked on a prosthetic tail. They really wanted to help Winter, and we are constantly developing a new tail all the time as she grows, and we have to make it to fit her body. As you can see, she's not a little dolphin anymore. She's quite big at 5 years old.
Right, and this helps not only dolphins, but human beings too.
Exactly. Winter's an inspiration to people all around the world. Her prosthetic tail uses a very special gel sleeve. It's actually named after her. It's called Winter's Gel, and believe it or not, people are using that in their own prostheses so that they are more comfortable, much better than the old way. They used to wear a cloth sock on their leg if they had a limb.
Right. What do you do with Winter, and how do you train Winter?
It depends what you're asking what we train Winter to do. We work with Winter, building a relationship with them from the beginning, and all the behaviors that we train after building that relationship on trust just by working with her. See, she's talking to us right now. What we do is we use operant conditioning, positive and negative reinforcement. So I actually studied psychology to do this career because those are the principles we use to train Winter.
So is there a chance if a trainer comes along and Winter does not click or get a good vibe from that person? Winter has to approve you, basically.
It's like anything else. A stranger comes up to you, you're not going to trust them right away. You have to get to know them, their personality, how they work with you, and then eventually you build that bond, which is what attracted me to being a trainer in the first place, is that special relationship you build with these animals.
Did you get to meet any of the stars?
Yes, I did.
Who did you meet? Give me a story.
We actually met Harry Connick Jr. I met Austin Highsmith, Austin Stowell, great people. Harry Connick, he is a very funny man. He was constantly in our office every day, picking on us. You know, he's just kind of a silly personality. He's great with the kids. He came down and sat in our office one day and was commenting on how we needed to clean up a little bit. Well, one of the trainers specifically, so it was kind of funny. He has a really good sense of humor.
That is great.
Yeah.
Now, Winter's an inspiration for people. Letters come. I saw pictures all over from people sending letters here. Have you witnessed any of these inspirational stories firsthand or heard of any of them?
Oh, definitely. I mean, there are so many that I've personally interacted with. We've had war veterans that have lost limbs. We have little kids who were born with, bad limbs, or people who've been in fires too, just little kids that are very inspiring because they look at Winter. There's a few people who said, I just wanted to give up, but I heard Winter's story, and if she can do it, well, so can I.
Will you come and train the Lake Michigan dolphins?
I don't know. Winter would miss me.
No, I can imagine. Let me just check. I think we've just about everything. Oh, what was your role in the movie and its production? What were you involved with?
A lot of just assisting and helping with the training of behaviors, along with the head trainer, Abby Stone, and Elena Franklin. They are two of the trainers who were working on a lot of her behaviors. I also did a lot of work with Panama for the movie. There's a few behaviors that she had to learn, so I worked with both of them. And for those that don't know,
Panama is who?
Panama is our oldest dolphin that we have here. She is one of my favorites. She's a big sweetheart, but you'll see her in the movie. You'll meet Panama.
Okay, good.